Thank you for joining me, everybody. We are here with Kevin Eastman, and we are going to talk about the Ninja Turtles, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Sorry about the technical error. Things happen. Um, Kevin, how you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks. Happy to be here with you today and talking about all things Ninja Turtles. They're one of my favorite things.
I got a chance to speak with you in the summer, and being able to speak with you again is great. I am a huge Ninja Turtle fan. I had to put a little shirt on there from the convention set. Um, Convention season or conventions are now back in effect.
Hmm?
How many have you been to recently?
Well, actually, just this month we're doing our first one. We're Courtney's scheduled, I believe, around six shows this year. Which this is we're, like most of the rest of the world. This is our first time back at shows since March of 2020. We did do a little test with the San Diego Comic-Con. They did a special edition show in November around Thanksgiving. That was fun. So yeah, so this year is officially the 2022 tour. We're back and more excited than ever to get out there and see all the fans. And yeah, it's great. We love doing the shows. They're a lot of fun.
And two years is a long time to be away, and now everything's slowly getting back to the new norm, right?
Yes, yeah. It's like we still, we'll be masked and all the lessons that we learned during the COVID. We want to keep all of our friends and family and fans safe, so we'll be safe. And but again, just sort of being out there and having that interaction again is great. So up until now, it's only been at the supermarket or
and 6 feet away, right? Keep masks
yeah.
and 6 feet away. This week kicks off the Haul-A-Thon, and your figures are kind of show running that at Target right now. I saw that there was a reveal of the Fugitoid with your signature. It's a take on the old one and looks really awesome. What's some of your thoughts on Haul-A-Thon?
Really excited about the Haul-A-Thon for a wide variety of reasons. One is that I love the toys that NECA's produced over the years. In fact, when NECA first started doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures, they based them on the original comic book series, which was to me fantastic. The wider legs, the kind of the scrawnier arms, just that whole look and feel was very much like right off the cover of the very first issue. So we really enjoyed that line. And so when NECA approached me and said they want to do a line and expand on that Mirage Studios universe, going into and doing characters like the Fugitoid, which was a character that was initially, that was the first character Peter and I did together before Turtles. It was Peter's brainchild, loves robots, and it kind of came up with this concept together. We evolved that into this fugitive robot. And so the Fugitoid was the first creation. And then once the Turtles evolved and became more popular, we definitely loved Fugitoid and wanted to bring him into the Turtles universe. So I thought it was great that NECA wanted to start the Haul-A-Thon with a Fugitoid figure that looks like it was pulled right out of the pages of the Mirage Studios comic books almost 40 years ago. What?
I know. It looks great. The shading on it and everything, definitely, and then also being able to get your signature on it. I have the Playmates one that you signed years back. So it's that's a really cool piece to have. What would be one of your favorite, besides the Ninja Turtles, characters in the Ninja Turtle universe that hasn't been made that you'd want to see be made by NECA? Because, like you said, they do an amazing job on their figures.
Yeah, no, that's a good question because Playmates, the original toy company that produced so many amazing action figures over the years, and some of my favorites, sort of being some of the ones that NECA has gone on to recreate as well. Which is, my favorite Playmates toy was the Krang with the android body, and the neutrinos and some of those things. All of them have evolved with different companies, and what NECA is doing with them is super exciting. But for I think that was one of the cool things about NECA's proposal and what they wanted to do was that they were choosing characters that have not been made into action figures. I don't know how much information they released. I don't want to give any spoilers that I'm not supposed to, but they've got some really cool characters, stuff that you haven't seen in any toy line thus far. But I'm trying to specifically think of actually, it's funny, and I always go to this, and might sound a little silly. There's a scene in the Raphael one shot where these two bad guys are stealing a lady's purse, and then Casey Jones comes in and beats them up. And those are supposed to be Peter and I as bad guys. So maybe one day we'll see, evil Kevin and Peter action figures out there. But that's a little kind of a niche.
And see, I asked you this last time we talked. I'm sure you probably don't remember, but I said, would you want to have a Kevin Eastman action figure made? Get you all, cartoon bulked up, and that would be cool, because I did not know that was supposed to be you and Peter.
Yep. Yeah, well, it's tough because it sort of seems egotistical to want an action figure of yourself, and but that's where back when Ciro and the guys, the Nickelodeon people, were doing the 2012 animated series, which I really love, and they wanted me to do a voice of a character, and we discussed a cool good guy or a bad guy. They developed a character based on a character from the Mirage Studios universe. They had a cat named Clunk that Michelangelo found, and so they created Ice Cream Kitty based around this cat. Wanted to add a cat to a line, so I did the voice of Ice Cream Kitty, which was just meaning I just meowed a whole bunch of times.
You watch Super Troopers meow.
Exactly. So we should have a big plush Ice Cream Kitty, or an Ice Cream Kitty action figure. Maybe NECA will do that at some point.
That'd be cool. Yeah. Randy, if you're listening, come on, we need a Kevin Eastman figure. I know we're limited on time. The Last Ronin has been doing phenomenal. The last issue, last time I checked, got a little bit delayed. It's supposed to be coming out this upcoming month. Are we still on track with that?
Yep, we are.
And
yep.
How's it been doing that series?
That series has been a just a dream come true on so many levels. The creative aspect and the way that the whole thing came together, because it was really such a wonderful series of happy accidents, from Tom and I getting to work together and do a storyline for an older audience, even older than what he had done initially with a lot of the IDW ongoing universe. Being able to work with the Escorza brothers, who brought the here and now part of the story together, and then my buddy Ben Bishop, who I wanted to do kind of more of the flashback sequences to what happened, how they help out, that part of the evolution to that, and I even threw in a couple of my own pages. But it's just been a dream to see how it's come together. But it's also been a lot of hard work, because it is like anything. If it's easy, it's why bother? It's if anything worth doing takes a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and this certainly has gotten its share of those. But we're happy with. We finished our 200 pages. It's off to press. It'll be out the last part of April as planned, and super excited to hear what the fans think. If we see if we won the Super Bowl or not, if we took it across the line in grand fashion with issue 5. So it's.
I'm sure you will. We're looking forward to seeing that. Lastly, Venus is coming back to the comics. There's a new storyline now. Is it introducing her into the turtle world, or it's going to be like a one shot?
No, it's Sophie Campbell came up with a really wonderful idea of how to bring a character named Venus. It's not the same exact one it was created for the mid-90s TV series, but it's a female turtle named Venus, and Sophie's come up with a really wonderful idea how to bring her into the universe, and she will be there for a while. And I think it's sort of, with all things IDW, we let it evolve as story first, and we'll keep her as long as the story works for us, and hopefully that she'll be around for a while. If it makes sense to bring her back beyond that, that's a reality as well. So
Cool to have the female turtle character in there, and hopefully maybe we'll see her go over towards NECA and have a plastic image of her as well. I know you can't talk on that, right?
No, it's great. And again, the Haul-A-Thon coming up and all things NECA and what NECA is going to start releasing this year. As I know that um, they've gone deep on cool characters from all things in the Turtle universe, and the Mirage Studios specific part of this line. So I'm pretty excited to um, um, find out what I can say and what I can't say, because I'm super excited to add them to my shelves over there. So
Right behind.
right, right.
Do you have a lot of say in what you wanted, the designs of the characters, or the packaging, like or they kind of just run it past you and you let them do their thing?
It's an evolution. Because they will look for, like, hey, these are the ones we were thinking of doing from the Mirage universe. Or what do you think? And how would you prioritize these? And if there's any ones that you think we should maybe move this one sooner rather than later, and or are there any ones that we've overlooked that you think we should do? And then once that's sort of zeroed in on the incredible artisans at NECA, start bringing the character to life with the 3D sculpture, and they really work hard to make it look like it just came out of was ripped out of the pages of a Mirage Studios black and white comic book. And I'm so excited. I mean, these guys are really true artisans. Their work is brilliant, and I love it. It's again, you got to get past the drawing in 2D, seeing it come to life in 3D is such an exciting process, and NECA does it so beautifully.
Well, I can't wait to see what is going to be added to the lines in the collection coming up. Can't wait to see the Last Ronin once that's released, and future works and projects that you have. I'm sure you'll post and let us know what's going on in the future. Thank you for taking the time to talk with us. Can't wait to see you at one of the conventions, and you and Courtney, please be safe, and we will see you guys out there soon.
Yeah, no, definitely. I say direct everybody to go to KevinEastmanStudios.com if you want to find out where we're going, what shows we're going to, where to come and meet us, and the latest and the greatest on all things toys, product, and all that stuff. So come check us out there, and you'll find out. And then come say hi to us at a show. So,
and lastly, the Haul-A-Thon stuff, is that going to be on your site as well?
There'll be links to it, but it's just sort of its own thing. But we'll definitely be rolling it out and pointing, all our fans through our social and from our site and all our social stuff to the Haul-A-Thon event, which would be awesome.
All right, thank you, Cowabunga, and see you soon. Thank you, Kevin.
Cheers, guys. All right, thanks, man. All right,
bye.